Hello everybody. Today we are going to hike a trail called Wood Duck Nature Trail, and this is the map. It's a nature preserve along the Wallkill River. It's a 1.5 mile one way, as you can see here. And we'll see what we can find in here today. This is a bird sanctuary, as I said. So let's head out. Glad you are joining me on this adventure hike. Here you are. Okay, let's get started. This is an old rail trail. This used to be the Susquehanna Railroad. And it was here until 1958, where then it was pulled up. Now it's a national park, and it's a linear park. There's only one way in, one way out, and it's a very swampy area that this trail is in. One thing about when they built railroads, they always used the lowlands, and if it was a swampy area next to a river or something, they would take that low way and build the railroad and make fills. And this is a very swampy area here. So I will stop talking unless I point out something neat, so you can enjoy this video hiking tour today with me. Again, let me know what you think of this. Please subscribe. It helps me know that you are enjoying these video tours, and like and subscribe. With that in mind, then let's sit back and watch this video. I hope you enjoy it. I will stop talking for now until we get to some places, and I'll point it out again. Okay. That would scare away the birds. Okay, I just want to point out this, so I'm going to talk a moment. There's an old milepost marker in here from the railroad. It says JC 64. So this railroad went from Jersey City to Pennsylvania, and 64 is 64 miles to Jersey City. Isn't that interesting? It's so neat to see this old history sitting here. So here's an old railroad marker. The engineers would look at that and say, yeah, all right, and at that point I got 64 miles to go to Jersey City, which was their terminus point where people would get off and either take a ferry to New York City or go to other destinations. I find railroad beds and railroads are so interesting. I love the history about it. Okay, I'll stop talking again. Oh, I just got to point out something else I just noticed here. You see that bridge right over there? We just walked over. There's the old bridge piers laying in the woods here yet. Look at that. Look at them all. Oh, wow. There's some sheet metal down there. I never noticed this before. That's railroad items laying in the woods. Anyway, there's the bridge pier beam right there. Still laying in the woods yet. I wonder what that can be laying there. Oh, I gotta come back. Huh. Alright. There's more laying here at the bridge beams. An old telegraph pole laying there. And telegraph wires. And old ties. Okay. I'll stop talking again. I'll talk a little more about one thing. A friend of mine who passed away a few years ago, he lived to 106 years old. He used to work for the Susquehanna Railroad. His grandfather and father all did. And he told me about a steam engine train accident out here. It happened on a curve way back there we just walked through. It derailed into the swamp. It took them 2 big steam cranes to get it out. And if you want to see pictures of that train, it's in the Howard Carson's book, Susquehanna Railroad, and you'll see a picture of it. So you can actually take a look at that. And my friend, he walked in there and took pictures of it. I don't know what happened to the pictures. I was able to see his photo collection quite a few times. He let me look at it, and he used to tell me stories of the railroads. I found fascinating listening to him talking about that. Just fascinating. Anyway, I'll stop talking again now. And we are at the end of the trail where there was once a railroad bridge that went over the Wallkill River. We're gonna head back. So that was supposed to be 1.5 miles one way. I think they're wrong. I think it's more like 2 miles. But here we are, the end of the trail. There's the concrete slabs where the bridge used to be. There's the steel plates where the bridge and beams were located. It's called slider plates, I believe. I'm not an engineer technician on that. But they always talked about extending the trail here. I would love to see them do that. But takes money, I guess. And you could just make out in the river there's CD posts, rotten posts sticking up. That was bridge supports, and they were made out of creosote logs or tree logs, whatever you want to call it, beams, and they would place them in the river to support the bridge. I believe this was a steel girder bridge, but it still needed supports in the middle where it went over the river, and that's what supported them. Okay. And that way goes to a farmer's field. We're not going that way. That's trespassing. You don't go anywhere anyway. So, time to head back, everybody. Hope you are enjoying this walking video tour so far with me. Let's get back now before it gets too late and gets dark. I don't think I worry much about bears out here today. They're hibernating, but they could be out. One time my sister and I were walking here, and a big bear and their 2 cubs were walking down the trail coming right at us. And there's only one way in, one way out. So we just stood there, made ourselves known. And it was actually kind of cute. The baby bears were playing in the water, so I guess Mama Bear said, just don't come near me right now. My babies are playing in the water, but we'll get out of your way. So we just waited and we let themselves known, and the mother bear didn't care because she saw us. And we weren't getting near them, and we waited till she went and crossed and went through the swamp with her cubs. So a lot of people would panic and run. You just got to feel out the terrain and what you are going to face there. Bears are big. They have claws as big as a man's fingers. So here's my fingers. Imagine claws that big, and they have teeth. But most of the time, big bears, black bears, now I'm talking about now in here, not other bears, are like raccoons. They're just out to look for their food for the day, and they really don't want to get near a human. So they might be more scared of you than you are of them. I worked out in the forest and out in golf courses and out in other parks and everywhere for over 40 years, and I had to deal with all kinds of animals, all kinds of weather, and when it was bears, and I've come very close to many bears. I never had a problem. So was that lucky? Was I lucky? No, it was just knowledge. You know what to do when you get to a situation like that. I think bears are beautiful animals, and there is a bear hunting season on right now, right this very day, along with deer season. So I'm limited on where I'm going to walk. They're not allowed to hunt in this bird sanctuary here, so that's why I'm hiking here today. And also because I don't want to get out here before the horrible weather coming up tomorrow, where they say all kinds of rain and ice storm and snow. typical New Jersey weather. So I'm just enjoying a sunny day today out here doing another video walk, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out after Thursday. Look at the birds here. They didn't even care I'm here. Look at them. I hope the camera's showing them. They're all through here. There it is, the mile marker. Jersey City 64. So to say this trail is 1.5 miles, how come that's saying more than 1.5 miles? Could somebody be wrong? I take the knowledge of the railroad. This is more than 1.5 miles. This is more like 3 miles. I'm just saying, that's my opinion again. One thing nice, I'm just going to point this out there a minute. One thing nice about doing videos is I can talk and say my opinions, but It's only my opinion. It means nothing, but it's fun to just talk about what I see and a little bit of history that what I know of the area. And when I see something like what I was just talking about, the mile marker from the railroad, and then you see mile markers from the federal park that put in here, it's just my opinion. I think this is more than a mile and a half one way. Okay, back to not talking again, everybody. Here we go again. I always look at this as halfway marker of the trail, and I call this the railroad station. This is the Burger line, but I stand here and say, hey, conductor of the train station, what time does the train come through? And he would look, oh, a half hour from now, just wait in the waiting room here, and this is the waiting room in the train station. Of course, this is not a train station, but I'm just saying what life was like on the railroad years ago. Having some fun here talking about that. Okay. Look at that tree over here. I just got to point this out. Full of holes. That's from a pileated woodpecker. And they make big holes like that in trees. And they peck holes like that to get bugs out. A pileated is the biggest woodpecker in this area. And they also dig holes like that to make breeding nests in trees. I don't see anything in there right now, so that was just a food ground for a woodpecker. So that's gives you an idea how big they can peck holes. And this is where the train derailed and went into the swamp, right in this curve. And it's funny they put a bench right here where it happened. Barney's Lookout, right here. That steam engine came around the corner, something happened, a washout or something caused it to derail, and it went right into the swamp, right here. You can see pictures of it in the Carson's book on the Susquehanna. I forget if my friend took pictures of it and put it in that book, but I do remember seeing pictures that he had of the derailment here. Right here. Of course, you cannot see any sign whatsoever of a steam train that slipped over into the here, because that happened a long time ago. All right, let's continue. I was hoping we'd see some red squirrels here today. Usually through this right in this spot here. So I'm gonna stop talking again and see what we see. That's a squirrel nest right up there. I don't know if everybody can see that. That could be a red squirrel nest up in that tree right there. I bet you that's a squirrel nest, and it's a red squirrel nest. I don't know if you see me pointing, but that's a squirrel nest. And I bet you that's some red squirrels that are in there. And I was just thinking there's nobody in here today, but there's comes a couple people down the trail. Late in the day, I don't think they're going to go very far, probably. Who knows? Turn the camera that way because I know people don't like to get in the cameras.
Hey, the timber noodle. walker, huh?
They knew me. I guess it's on the YouTube channel. I guess I could just figure it out. They don't see me on YouTube, but they see my videos. Or it just could be a friendly person. Who knows? Who cares? Oh, I know where I've seen them. Timberdoodle Trail. Yes, of course. So they recognize me with the camera. Okay, I remember that now. Okay. By the way, beavers do this. They like to dam up the brooks. It's just their natural habitat to do that. You can see a storm is on the way. Look at the sun. Look at that. It's getting cloudy and very hazy. Let's see what we're going to be into tomorrow with the storm. It feels like a snowstorm coming. It's very damp and chilly, and the dampness bites right through you. This guy looks familiar to me too. Hi. By the way, when that guy said, hey, it's the Timberdoodle trail walker to me. That's where I was yesterday at Owens Crossing. Started out that trail. Part of it's called Timber Doodle. So that's where he saw me. I knew I recognized the guy. All right. Okay, just gonna take a break here a minute. Okay, just a few hundred feet left till I get to my car. So that's it for today, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the walking video tour of duck, the Wild Duck Trail, which we're walking today. As the sun goes down now, I'm heading out. So if you like what you are viewing here, let me know. You can talk to me in the comments. I'll try to get back to everybody. And it's always say, please subscribe to my channel, like and share. Means a lot. I always say this at the end of the video, that when you do that, it tells me you are enjoying what you are seeing and you are like what you're seeing. I will know that by you subscribing to my channel and liking it, and I will do more video tours like this. There's some birds up there. Looks like a woodpecker. So it's important. You know how it goes. So thanks for joining me today. Stop by again soon here on my channel. The next adventure would be next month after deer hunting and hunting bear is over, and we will be going on the other side of that riverbed beyond that point. So it says, welcome to the Wild Duck Nature Trail. We are now leaving. And I'm going to say goodbye to everybody for now. Thanks for joining me on this hike today. And stop by again soon. Bye everybody for now. See you again soon here. Take care.